Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel and Phil's Gang Radio Show. During this presentation, we're going to learn what is the market going to do today and in the future. Please hit subscribe, like, and share. Also on my podcast radio show, you just go to YouTube channel, get that, go to philsgang.com. And I'm on YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook, and also SoundCloud. So you can get my radio show as a podcast. Or you may have a station in your area that you can listen to me on. All right, let's get started. So yesterday was the big day. Now remember what happened when we had the CPI come in, and they said the inflation dropped from 7.3% to 7.1%. Everybody got so excited. The market went up 1,000 points, right? And then they had to squash it. They had to kill the 1,000 points, wipe it out, same day. That's huge. And I told you why that happened, because the White House had a set of kittens. They're going, oh my God, one day before Powell's making a decision to cut from 75 basis points down to 75 to 50 basis points, the last thing we need is show inflation with a 1,000-point rally. So they panicked. They panicked, as I told you. So the plunger team came in and wiped out that rally by simply doing financial engineering with the futures, okay? So yesterday Powell comes out, and Powell says he's going to reduce rates from 75 basis points down to 50, which is pretty stupid. And we have a very stupid man that is in charge, okay, of the Federal Reserve, and we have a stupid person that's in charge of Treasury who is also in charge of the Federal Reserve, Yellen. The last thing you want to be doing is taking rates and start dropping from 75 to 50 basis points because we got terrible inflation. We still have terrible inflation. Remember, the wholesale prices went up. Food's still going up. Inflation's not under control. And he says, well, maybe what we'll do is maybe the first of the year, maybe I go back to raising rates. We don't run a railroad like that. Now, he's at a point right now, he doesn't know what to do. But let me explain something to you first before I go. Go to my chart. I want to show you something. If you go back and you take a look at this chart over here, this is a fear meter we call VIX. In 2008, when the market crashed, see this black line, that's 40%. The fear shot straight up. Look at that. See that blue line right there? The green line, rather, shot straight up. When fear goes up like that, the market crashes. That's called capitulation. That's what you're looking for. You need that for a bottom. So everybody's telling you the bottom is in. They're full of crap. It's not in. You've got to have capitulation. Here's a better example over here, 2020. Here, now take a look over here, okay? In 2020, fear came in. Boom, shot straight up, and the market crashed. Now think about this. If you take and look at these two crashes right here, if you take 2018, okay, 2018, we went down in 16 weeks, 22%. But we rallied 54%. Take this one here, which is this one here. We had capitulation. We capitulated. Remember what happened? 2020, in 5 weeks, we dropped 30%, 31%, and we rallied 133%. So think about that for a moment. We dropped 22%, went up 54%. We dropped 31% and went up 133%. What's happening over here? Nothing. Every time we rally, it fails because there's no more QE. This whole market was driven by zero rates. The whole market was driven by printing $125 trillion and going in and buying treasuries to drop the yields down to push tech stocks up. So, yesterday he said that he may have to raise rates again come January. Of course he's got to raise rates in January. This guy's nuts, okay? because there's no more QE. So we haven't had this capitulation yet. See it? See these two capitulations? You need that. We haven't. Here, see right here in this chart? There's where we are, right here. Look, that's ridiculous. So the market's dropped with no fear. Why is there no fear? Because they have the best cheerleaders in the world on TV. Telling you everything's terrific, everything's great, everything's wonderful. People have cash, and people aren't fearful. There's only one place for this market to go, is down, okay, back to their lows in October. So please remember this. And that's why it's important for you to learn how to make sure when the market's going down, you know how to sell short, okay? So please do this. Why don't you go to philsgang.com and go where it says get started, and you sign up for 10 days. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And you're going to learn how the bond market works. See, let me show you my chart one more time. You got to know, see, this is the bond market. You got to know, okay, when the bond market goes up, the yields come down. Well, then what stocks do you buy? Here you got to know when they're selling bonds off and the treasuries and bonds are not popular, yields go up. Which stocks do you buy? So if yields are going up, you want to buy banks. If yields are coming down on this side because the bond market's going up, yields are coming down, you want to buy tech. But that doesn't always work either. And that's why we have our color-coded chart to protect you and protect our members. And the color-coded chart is fantastic. It works. It tells you exactly when to sell short. It turns red, solid red in here, and turns green, tells you when to buy. And that's what you're going to learn in those 10 days. Shorting as well as buying. You see, what they're doing to you right now is, because you don't understand the bond market, they can recommend any stock. And they do that. Cramer, you hear Cramer come on and say, buy this stock, it's a great stock. I know the CFO, is a good friend of mine. So he's recommending a stock, let's say, that the bond market is going up, the yields are going down, and you shouldn't be buying that stock because yields are going down. Well, Wall Street don't care. They're there to make a commission. So and if you don't understand the bond market, you're going to buy whatever they tell you to do. And that's why 80% of the people lose money. Well, you're going to learn here, okay? Before you buy a stock, you're going to know if you should buy it or not based on the bond market. The bond market's everything. But see, if you don't know the bond market, and that's the big deal, they don't want you to go, when they say to you, buy a certain stock, they don't want you to have the skill, they don't want you to have the education. Okay, they told me to buy this stock, I'm going to look at the bond market. Wait a minute, yields are going up. Oh, wait a minute, this stock doesn't do well with yields going up. See, they don't want you to do that because you can be onto them. This way here, they can sell you anything they want anytime just to make commissions. That's how it works. Isn't that terrible? All right, join my gang. Go to my site, check it out. And we're going to see the market today. Okay, it's going to go down again. Market's going to be choppy. They're still going to try to take this market and run it for that Christmas rally. That's why they dropped. That's why Powell went dovish on us. They want that Christmas rally. All right, so I hope this helps you. See you on the charts.